Hello and welcome to the Adib and Jameelah show. I am Adib.
And I'm Jameelah.
And we're to bring you a headline and entertainment news of the week. And first off, we got to talk about the BP. Spillage in the Gulf is still going on and on and on. The oil is still coming. Do these guys know what they're doing? I have no clue. What do you think about it so far?
The latest tactic that they're trying is like some type of a suction. They they put down in the...
It's not funny.
No, it's not. But I'm just saying every single time I log on to the computer, there's a new solution that failed horribly.
Yeah.
And President Obama's going to be speaking on it tomorrow morning, I believe. So that's going to be interesting to see what he has to say about it.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I hope he said something magical, abracadabra, and stop it. But
yeah.
I don't think people understand how much oil is actually coming up. So I was thinking about, okay, they say barrels, 40,000 barrels a day. How much is that? You can't really imagine that. So I looked online, I found a measurement system, and I found out what's comparable to a barrel. Now, when I was growing up, we wasn't the most wealthiest people in the world. We had to share a bathtub. Me and my brother, we took baths together. I'm not lying about that. We was kids, we took baths together. And a bathtub full of water is considered a barrel. And you know how money was tight back in the days, and Mama didn't want to waste no water, we had to save water. Just imagine wasting 40,000 bathtubs of water a day.
Wow. I never thought about it like that.
That's how it is. I mean, because people don't understand.
Lot. It's not like a regular barrel like you see in the cartoons.
No, this is a bathtub. This is gonna drive Mama crazy. Somebody gonna get a whooping because she told y'all to share that tub. Y'all done spent 40,000 barrels or 40,000 tub fulls. Anyway. Yeah. I just wanted to kind of give y'all something to kind of compare it to because it's crazy out there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But anyway, what's the next story?
It's about Joran Sloot. I had to get his name right. He's the Dutchman, if you remember when Natalie Holloway went missing in Aruba when she was on the high school trip, the senior trip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and last day of the trip, she went missing, and he was supposed to be the one that was responsible for her disappearance. And they wound up arresting him twice, and they let him go because they didn't have any evidence. Well, back at it again, there was a young lady that he invited to his hotel room in Atlantic City, and he wound up killing her within a matter of 4 hours, I believe. I don't know what went on with him, but he's some sort of a sociopath, and he put his shirt on her after he was done and claimed that she was snooping through his laptop, so that's why, he strangled her to death.
Yeah.
And they have video of him leaving out of the room coming back with like 2 cups of coffee and 2 muffins, and they said that was after her death. So I don't know what the guy was trying to do. However, he fled to Chile, northern Chile, and now the Peruvian authorities have him, and they're going to sentence him, and he's going to be put in jail there. And what he's saying is that he'll let everybody know where Natalie Holloway's body is if he's transferred to the Aruban jail, because the Chile jail, the Peruvian jail that he doesn't want to be in, is infamous for its chaos.
Yeah, it's definitely a death trap. When I heard about this dude, his name Sloot. It sounds like a supervillain name. It's like if your last name is Sloot, you're evil. It sounds like an evil name. Whoever's name is Sloot, it sounds like the perfect evil supervillain. So I think he's guilty. And anybody.
Oh, well, go ahead.
I'm just saying. This dude is nuts. Let him stay in Peru and let him get, what comes to people in Peru.
Well, I'm happy that Natalie Holloway's family sees some type of closure with this situation. Although they don't know what a body is and they don't know what exactly he did to her, they do know that he was responsible. They knew that very well. They just couldn't prove it, and that they have him locked away now.
Bye, dude.
Bye.
Crazy, man. Anyway, last story is Vince Young from the Tennessee Titans. He got in trouble for punching a manager at a strip club in Dallas. Mm-hmm. Now, dude,
Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx strip club. But it's crazy to me because this is what these guys don't understand. You worked hard, you earned your money, you're a professional football player. You're not just Vince Young, the guy that likes to play football. You are Vince Young, the professional man. Every decision that you make, whether it's good or bad, affects hundreds of people, jobs, money, and everything. Mm-hmm. You're not just out there running around being a kid playing football anymore. You gotta grow up. You can't be going to strip clubs and punching people for dissing your school. Dude, you're a millionaire. You're part of a corporation. You are a corporation. You gotta grow up. That's so ridiculously stupid. He's supposed to be getting $500 fine. Well,
He can be sued still though too.
It's so
He can be sued for assault, and he can be sued for a couple of $1 million that, you know, it's not really just worth his time and energy.
It's so irresponsible. What are you doing in a strip club? You know, what the hell?
Because he wanted to be in a... Now that part I can understand. The dude wanted to go to the strip club. He can hang at the strip club. But at the same time, you got to understand that there are haters out there, and they're gonna, hey, I was trying to not overuse the word, they're gonna, people that are gonna charge at you and try to get at you just because you are who you are.
Yeah.
And they want to see you fall a little bit for whatever reason. That's just what they want to see. Y'all can say haters.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. So you know, if I'm a millionaire, I'm a part of a corporation, I won't find myself in these sleazy places just having a chance of certain things happen to me, because I'm literally responsible for hundreds of people.
Yep. Family,
friends, business. I mean, this dude is responsible for a lot just because of who he is and the contract that he signed. You gotta grow up, dude. You gotta grow up. You can't make these stupid decisions, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is our show. But we're not done this week. We picked some people for the Inspire Me campaign.
Yeah.
Explain the Inspire Me campaign.
The Inspire Me campaign is something that we started to have some of our fans give back a little bit to other people. I know, right? The question that we posed this week was that if today were your last, how would you like to be remembered? And you were to answer it in 5 questions or less, and it was to win an opportunity to be featured on our show this week. The person that we decided to go with for our winner was Mr. Derek Shackelford, and what he had to say was that I made every attempt to deal with those things below the surface, those intangible things for which I have been so equipped, and that I use what gifts I have been given to bring balance and benefit to those that needed it most, whether I've ever received it in return or not. Though often misunderstood, I lived them selfishly. I really enjoyed that.
That's pretty cool.
And also because it's our first week, we had an honorable mention, someone who came in a very close second, but I thought her words were so very thoughtful that I had to mention her on the show today.
I love this one. This was pretty good.
And her name is Chantrice Paul. And what she had to say was, I want to be remembered for being one that helps out people however I can, such as my grandmother who calls on me when she's feeling down or needs some encouraging words. And then she talks about a homeless man that she sees once in a while, and he never begs for money. He's always walking with his head down looking for change on the ground, so when she sees him, she makes it a point to stop. And what she's doing to give him a few dollars and look him in the eye, and the smile that he gives her back is priceless. And she's also had a neighbor who was forced to raise her 3 grandkids, was barely making it herself, and sometimes they were out of food and drinks. And she would bring them some of her food and drinks or buy them some, and sometimes she would pay bills that were due when things were disconnected over at the house. She said that's just to name a few, but she has plenty more things that she's done for people. And ultimately, she wants to be remembered for being a person who shined on everyone who was ever around. I thought that letter was very sweet.
Yeah, it's very sweet. It's very sweet. Now, I thank all you guys for writing in. We got so many messages. It was so hard to pick just one, so we had to go with 2. And we really, really appreciate your feedback, because we are all about inspiring. We want you to inspire others, because we like to inspire you or whatever and all that good stuff.
Inspire somebody to do great things. And check out for next week. We're going to have our new Inspire Me campaign for the next show.
That's what it's all about. So we'll be seeing you guys later. Bye-bye.